everyone, welcome back to my channel. I was gonna wait to post this video again, another short one. And I am on my evening walk, so I do apologize. I don't have much time to record these, so any chance I get that I'm by myself, I record. And a lot of times that when I'm, how do I say it, that I think about a lot of stuff when I'm walking or when I'm jogging in the evenings. So I'm like, let me just try it out. But if the audio is too crappy, then I'll just delete it and I'll try to record a different time. So I was nosing around on Twitter today. I have a Twitter account. I don't usually go on it, but I thought, check it out. And I thought, I wonder if the Dockertys have a Twitter. And I stumbled upon Josh Dockerty's Twitter. And I was a little surprised because we don't see much of him. He did laundry the other day. Other than that, he's kind of, I guess, in the background. He's like that grumpy old man. So I noticed that he's had it for some time. I scrolled back so far as 2020. And it looked like this is around the time that a lot of kids, especially theirs, were on quarantine. They're studying from home. And he posted a picture of them at the dining room table. And this was posted September 14th, 2020. And it says, 4 virtual Menden Center students hard at work. And it's tagging, I'm assuming, the schools. So, and what's funny is they have the Bon Appetit sign up, and all the kids are on their laptops and whatnot doing, virtual learning. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I want to go back to see when Alicia's first post was, because I'm like, was Josh Dockerty the first to start posting the children online, exposing them? I guess at this point, it doesn't matter, who started it, because they're both supporting it now. Josh doesn't seem to have a problem with it, or else he would talk to his wife. And she doesn't have a damn care in the world when it comes to her kids' safety. What bothered me about this is that he posted the children's school, tagged it. And again, this is a public, it's not like his Twitter's not private. Anyone can see it at any time. So I just thought it was interesting. I mean, these kids have been exploited for some time now. So I also found a video on Josh Dockerty's Twitter, and it was also posted in 2020, which was about the time that they started their content creating. But he's advertising like a 5K run to support children. And I was kind of surprised to see it. I feel like back in 2020, he seemed like a different man. Like, he obviously is supporting charities and doing, 5K runs to support. And I'm thinking to myself now, this is an active Twitter account for him, and nothing, currently. And I think his last post was 3 days ago. Nothing currently is anything to do with charity. No more of these I call them fun runs, or fundraiser runs, like 5Ks. That was really the one and only post about it that he had, and it just kind of was very similar to what Alicia Dockerty's going through right now. How she had this one big hoorah sandwich making donation drop off. And then we don't see or hear about it ever again. So I'm assuming this must be some kind of a pattern between Josh and Alicia. Before content creating, they were all for spreading awareness on adoption and giving kids loving homes, and advocating and whatnot, and doing these 5K runs. It looks like they were really into the community. But since 2020, they haven't done much except exploit the children financially, flex and spend like there's no tomorrow.
It's a beautiful Saturday morning. If you get a chance, hit the link, join our team, MXCTF. Get out there and run today. It's beautiful. Join the great cause. Happy running.
I mean, when was the last time you seen the Dockerties post content where they're asking their followers to, click a link and support something? I can't tell you the last time. Now, this video here is basically everything that Josh Dockerty has on his Twitter. And I know he's a coach. I think he's like a cross-country coach. But I was just very shocked to see the type of content, pictures that he has posted publicly. It's of other people's children, and I know he coaches these children, and he might have some kind of consent to put them online. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's very similar to what Alicia does. It's just a bunch of children, pictures and videos of children. So this is me obviously scrolling back into time. You can see it's 2020. I think it goes back as far as 2019, or at least that's as far back as I got. But again, it's children that he coaches. And as we know recently with Alicia's content, he's very close to these children that he coaches. I'm not going to speculate anything. I just see a lot of similarities between him and Alicia, and the stuff that they post. It's very centered around children, only children. There's really not much else about themselves. Even though he is a coach, I'm not quite sure that I would want my child, in her extracurricular activities, sports and stuff, posted online, I guess. But to each their own. I don't know. What do you guys think? I guess ever since I seen that video Alicia posted where she talks about Josh giving that student a ride home kind of late at night. And then I think there was another time one of the students was hanging out at their house. And I think like if that student is a friend of one of their children, that's okay. But if it's not, I don't know. But ever since she posted that, I've been kind of interested to do a little digging around, seeing what I could find. And yeah, this is what I found. I don't really know what to think about it. Maybe Alicia got some kind of, idea from what he was doing here. He doesn't post anything of his kids other than that one picture I seen with them at distant learning. Otherwise, it's nothing of his kids and a whole lot of other people's kids. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Thanks for hanging out again tonight, and you guys have a great rest of your night. Until next time, bye.